Carly Mercer getting ready to head to the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, University of Minnesota, hosting the Big Ten Championships this year. It'll be your second Big Tens with Purdue, and you've also seen the SEC Championship meet when you were at Arkansas. You know, those are two of the better swimming conferences in the country. What would you say are some of the similarities, maybe some of the differences you've noticed?
Probably one of the main differences is that at the SEC Championships, it's boys and girls, and whereas the Big Ten, it's only girls. And I mean, it kind of makes it for a longer meet for the SEC Championship because you have to wait for the guys' events and so on. But that's about it.
But either way, you got to make sure you bring your A game because some of the fastest swims in the country will be.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, both conferences are really fast, and I mean, both the SEC and the Big Ten conferences are one of the best conferences in the nation. So, I mean, you have to be ready and geared up for either one.
You know, the taper process gets you guys ready. Some of your fastest times of the season will be this week. What have you learned about the taper process over the years that you've done it?
Really, the main thing I've learned is that I don't need more than a 2-week taper, and that really just to like relax and not stress about anything. Focus on schoolwork. I mean, you're here, so why would you focus on a meet that's, you know, in the future? Not just focus on the present.
So most likely you'll be part of all 3 freestyle relays for Purdue, and I believe that kicks off with the 800 free on Wednesday night. That's the longest, obviously, of the 3 relays. Is it nice to get that one out of the way early?
Yeah, I kind of like to get that one out of the way. It's a good like warm-up race, if that makes any sense. I mean, it's kind of a good way to get used to the pool, and also it's a great relay. So,
is there 1 or 2 things that you could highlight that maybe you've learned about these multiple session meets over the years, the way to perform at your best?
Yeah, stay focused and swim 1 race at a time. I mean, if you think about races that you may have done well on or like done bad on, it will consume you. So you just have to 1 race at a time. So.
Thanks for your time. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
The biggest thing I learned is that, you know, I just need to, when I leave the pool and not think about swimming anymore, kind of just relax and make sure I use my energy swimming, not worrying everything else.
You sound like the atmosphere that you experienced last year was quite unlike something that you'd ever been a part of before, and kind of unique to Big Tens?
Yeah, I would say it's definitely the most intense meet I've ever been to because, you know, every heat and finals, almost every team has a girl in the water, so pretty much the entire place is up cheering every single race, so it's a lot more intense than anything I've ever been to.
Continue to specialize in the butterfly events, the 100 and 200, and then the 200 free as well. It sounds like the most challenging night of the meet for you will be the 100 fly and the 200 free in the same session. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough double because the events are back-to-back, but I've been training for it all year in practice and the dual meets. You know, it's totally doable. It's just going to be mentally making sure I've prepared myself to do it, which I have. So.
And obviously the taper process was in effect to make sure you guys maximize you know, your best times and your best efforts this week. What kind of things have you learned that your body individually responds to with the taper process?
The biggest thing I've learned is that I can get out of shape pretty quickly, so you know, if we have like, you can have an optional dry land, or you can do 10 minutes of cardio, or you can go home. I've realized, you know, I may not want to, but I need to do those 10 minutes of cardio just to keep myself in shape so I don't lose all my muscle going into my meets.
Appreciate the time. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
John Klinge, always a very exciting time of the year when you get ready to head out to the Big Ten Championships. They're in Minnesota this year. They'll open up with the relays on Wednesday night, and it'll conclude Saturday. Lots of sessions, lots of swims, and a chance to really highlight the season, I would imagine.
Definitely, it's what we've geared up for all year, this and the NCAA championships. I think you know, everything we've done has been done just to prepare for this weekend, as well as the Ohio State Invitational we had you know, a week and a half ago, which went very well. So I think that, you know, just encourages everyone going into this meet.
Always a great atmosphere at Big Tens. The other swimmers said quite unlike anything they've ever experienced, and I imagine that's one of the things you look forward to as well. You know, celebrating swimming.
It is, and it's a great team event. I think that's what really sets this apart. I mean, you really feel that strong bond as a team. There's a lot of excitement. The women's only Big Ten meet, you know, we're one of the few now that does a separate conference championship for just the women, as opposed to being combined. And you know, it's a special and fun meet.
At the same time, you got to make sure everybody stays kind of on even keel because there's so many sessions, so many chances to swim. Can't have too many highs or lows, I imagine.
Yeah, just controlling your emotions through the course of the 3.5 days is really critical. I think it's a real eye-opening experience for a freshman. You know, it's something that you can't entirely prepare them for. But yeah, controlling your emotions throughout the course of those 3.5 days is really critical.
Thanks for the time, John. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.